Spring 2023, getting out for the third time with my Navigator, heading up to Voyaguers National Park with my brothers Dan and Brad. We're three old, yeah, see how bad it is? We're three old guys, and we're hoping we survive the camping, but looking forward to some time in this beautiful country.
Yeah, you know we're old because we got these big old glasses that go over our regular things here. Tim is
we all
wearing them
do.
too. Yeah,
Well, the first stop of the
Absolutely.
evening is at, I don't remember, Biwabic Voyagers something park. So we're about an hour and a half north of Duluth, and we decided we were bored at my house, and we decided we'd get an extra night of camping in. So that's my Haven tent set up, and the boys are sharing a tent, and it's time for dinner.
He goes, yeah, what about the size of your pickle? Feel it.
Okay, so here we are at Crane Lake, and yeah, the last picture you may ever see of us. I think the boat's ready. I've got three adults and gear for three in the boat. It's we're not going to go very far. Set up camp, and then spend some. Hopefully, we'll get a decent day of weather. It's been rainy this morning, and forecast is for more rain, so we're excited. Lake, a little bit wind behind us today, so we're running downwind, heading up into a narrows. It'll be interesting to see what the wind does in there. But this is sort of wilderness country. It's undeveloped, but power boats are allowed, and a lot of fishing. Good walleye fishing on the lakes up this way. Feel that little pump? Well, this video may be more about the places you can go. So we're up on Sandpoint Lake in Voyagers National Park. Parked at a campground here, which, I don't know if you've noticed, my last name is Ingersoll. So we kind of had to come here to Ingersoll Cove. And right around the corner is Ingersoll Island. And we'll check that out a little bit later. My brothers are trying their luck. It's a good walleye lake, so they're gonna see what they can do off ashore here, and I might join them for a little bit or take a nap. Well, this is truly beautiful country. We found a little sunshine after a quick run about 6 miles into the campground, which is in this little bay here. And you can just maybe barely catch the tip of the sail. I'm not sure. Blueberries. Nice steep cliffs to stay away from. We can hear some fishing boats around the corner, but nobody in sight except for some houseboats way across the lake. It's a popular destination for houseboats. Pretty deep water out here. This lake gets 180 feet deep. In the main body, you get back in these campsites, and you really, like I said, it's really wilderness feeling. And then you look out into the main channel. Here comes a couple of boats speeding through. So we decided it's time for a bath. The water's
Whoa, that's chilly.
coolish. Would be the word I'd use, but you know.
Fucking cold is what I
Oh.
use.
Brad apparently would use different language. And Dan's a wimp because he's on shore.
Okay.
Hopefully he'll join us. Okay, so we're not sailing, but we just thought we'd come out here and take a loop around Ingersoll Island and see if we can catch anything. I caught one small bass early offshore. A couple fishermen came in past our dock and said they weren't doing too much. So we're really not all that worried about the fishing, are we, Dan? No. It's turned into a beautiful day. Forecast was for rain for most of the day, and it's been really nice. So we sailed a little bit farther back into this bay and found a nice little sandy spot. I was able to pull the boat up. The wind was coming straight out of the north, and it was really picked up in the rocks where we were. But this looks beautiful. And a little stream runs back here about 3/10 of a mile to another adjoining lake. And Dan's seeing if he can pull a northern or something out of here. About 9:15 and 9:30. Gonna be ready for bed soon. Beautiful evening. So this is what the inside of my Haven tent looks like. Got dirty socks and a clothes bag hung up. Little bar down at the end. Oops. All snuggled in for the night.
Well, it started raining about an hour
Time for
ago.
bed.
Yeah. So I got my rain fly up. And I really don't want to go out there right now. I'm nice and cozy in here. And besides that, I've got lots of little, I don't know if you can see them. Look. There's a lot of mosquito friends out there this morning, buzzing around. I slept okay, so I'm good with taking a nap for a little while and seeing if this blows over.
So we left our camp this morning and sailed down the lake for a bit. Nice breeze behind us. And we decided to check out this campsite as this rolled in over on top of us. So we decided to stay put here for a few minutes, get a little shore fishing in, see what we can come up with. If you haven't been up here, a lot of these campsites have docks, and I'll do a quick walkthrough of this site, which is pretty typical. Couple of nice tent pads, couple of bear boxes, picnic table, fire ring, and a gorgeous, beautiful view. Well, back on the water, and we've got sunshine again. Turning out nice, but not quite sure what will happen the rest of the day. It's tough to get even a forecast up here. We're straight down this way. We're gonna sail. I think we decided we're just gonna stay out here a bit now that the rain's let up and enjoy a little sail. Right, boys?
Yep, that's the plan.
Dan's discovered the chase lounge aspects of a navigator and loving it. He doesn't care how long we sail now.
Large.
So there's always been a curiosity about Ingersoll Island, as we have one of those family names where we're all connected and nobody's quite sure how this particular property connects to our family name. But it's currently owned by the government, bought out presumably as part of the National Park System's buyout program. So we're doing a little exploring and seeing what we find on the island today.
Looks like it's been abandoned for some time. Do a little exploring here, see what we got. Oh. We're gonna take a little hike up. Stop and take some pictures along the way. Really hard to tell when this was last occupied. There's another building farther up. We're gonna take a little hike and see what's up here. So not exactly sure what this was, but pretty well destroyed. Of course, hiking through the woods also brings the mosquitoes back. Okay, we think we found the mystery building. Ooh, is that an orchid? No. Yeah, right here. Oh, guys, lady slippers. All right. See the roof line? Whoop. What's up around the corner? Huh. Interesting. That looks like more modern steel roofing. What the heck? Right, we're just trying to figure out what the heck we're looking at here. There's an opening down on this other end. All right, there goes Dan into the dark depths of whatever the heck this is. Got your flashlight? You don't?
Well, they're restoring it. I mean, whatever it is,
Well, after a beautiful morning of exploring and get back to camp, have a nap, swim, lunch. I don't think in that order, but beautiful sunny afternoon, and now it's doing this again. Lots of thunder rumbling through and some big clouds up there. We're hoping they're going to go just a little bit to the south of us, but not buckling everything down just in case. See what happens. Dan's been in charge of suppers and meals. Got our Brad made lunch. We've got our Coleman 2-burner and French press. Gotta have that. What are we having tonight, Dan?
little chicken cacciatore, some peppers, salami, believe it or not.
All right, we forgot the oil, we forgot the butter.
No, we didn't. We didn't forget any of those things. Dan did a fantastic job of bringing all those things.
That we're not admitting to that. So
we're cooking salami right now to get some oil in the pan.
There we go. Okay. You were talking about improvisation.
No, I wasn't. You were saying that I didn't bring any cooking
Well, no,
oil.
yeah, let's get past that.
Well, we got past that, but the reality is we did bring cooking oil. It just wasn't in the form that you would normally think of. And being the creative person that you need to be in order to be a sailor, you know, you need to be constantly thinking, improvising, making use. I decided to use the sandwich salami, which we had more than we needed of, to cook some of the oil out of that. See how smart that is? That's very smart. I'm Tim's brother, by the way.
I've been thinking about doing a seminar on starting fires and the basic tools you need. Butane torch, glow stick, someone to gather wood for you, and something to burn it in. Make a nice pile.
Don't forget the white gas.
Apply the butane torch, and you got a fire. And this is the way to the bathroom. A lovely little trail. Ooh, yeah, yucky do. And there's no bugs back here at all, because bugs don't like wet and muck. And that's how you get to this.
Beautiful out here to turn the motor on.
So a little bit of motoring this morning, barely any wind, and we need to get Brad home at a reasonable time. This is the Canadian side of the water. There are private parties here. Coming out of Harrison Narrows back onto Crane Lake. So we get to end the trip with a little bit of wind, which is great. Sails are full. We're kicking along nicely at about 4.5, 5 knots. And we're about a mile out. Not a bad way to end.